Hello, friends. Welcome to my Facebook and YouTube Live. I'm Karina Chin and I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. And I am going to share some tips for the new mini catalog, as well as go through the new online exclusives that launched today. So anybody can get these, and I'm going to share a few tips on what I think is the best way to get the most value and to save the most money out of the new catalog. So hopefully you'll spend probably, I don't know, about 10 minutes with me going through this, and then I will show you how to make this super cute little treat pouch that's quick and easy, and I have a template to share as well. So I hope you stick around, and if you're watching, please say hi, let me know where you're watching from. Even if you watch the replay, leave a comment at the end of the video, let me know what you think and what your favorite product is out of the new mini catalog. I am curious to see. Okay, let's get started. Now, first of all, whenever I launch a new mini catalog, I always have some kind of a catalog kickoff party. So first of all, if you were on my newsletter list, I sent out a link to fill out a door prize form. So everybody's welcome to enter that. Orders of $35 or more will get a draw ticket for door prizes. And you also receive 3 make and take kits. And these are the make and takes. I'll talk about these more in the minute. You just have to make a little mini calendar project, right? And then this is Sweet Bugs. This is, I think it's Simply Beautiful. Something like that. Let me just check. I had a cheat sheet and then it disappeared. Yep, Simply Beautiful. Ooh, I'm finally getting the names of some of these products. Yay. Okay, so this is what you'll get when you place a $35 order with me until Sunday. So you have to place your order by Sunday. And then if you spend $60, for every $60 you spend, you will receive a $6 bonus coupon to use in February. And then orders over $100 can get the new product of the month. And the new product of the month this month is Fabulous Saying. So it's a really nice stamp set with some beautiful sentiments, and I shared a graphic on my newsletter list. So if you're not on my newsletter list, get on my newsletter list because that's where I share all my good stuff. And then as well, whenever you order over $25, you get 10% in shopping rewards to use in your next order. So you can get $6 coupons, 10% to use on your next order, and over $100 you can get the product of the month for only $5. And then if you have the starter kit, you save 20% off on all your orders. The starter kit is $135 and you can choose $165 in product from here or here. Now, maybe I'll just go quickly through the online exclusives. I do have a virtual catalog kickoff party tonight on Zoom. Anybody is welcome to join us. We're just going to play some games, go through the catalog a bit, and I'll show you how to put your make and takes together. But I like to get this in a printed format. You can shop online. I just find I miss a lot of stuff. So I actually buy this from another demonstrator, and then she has a area where we can just personalize it and put our own information in there. So you can see if you're shopping with me, you go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and that is the website where you can place your orders. Or it's here. Or did I put it in here? Oh my goodness, it's there as well. Yay. Okay, I'm so glad this works. I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. Okay, so quickly, let's just maybe flip through here. I'm going to flip through here quick because I'm going to forget about it. That's usually what happens. So first of all, we have the Lovely Blossoms Sweet Collection. It is $123.50. And let's see if I put these together. I think it's in here. Yeah. Here are some cards that I've made with it. And in this Lovely Blossom Suite, you can see this is the Lovely Stripes embossing folder. You get this beautiful stamp set, again called Lovely Blossoms. And what I think is really cool is the die. Like, look at these beautiful dies. Isn't that pretty? And I actually went and I did a technique where I put some colors on a block, spritzed it with water, and then dipped my white paper in it, and then dried it with a heat tool. And then it makes this beautiful, nice, smooth color. Anyway, I think this was one of my swaps I did, now that I think about it. And then as well, I don't know where this one came from. Here's another swap card I got. Isn't this simply beautiful? Get it? Simply beautiful. This is the designer series paper. Again, I love, love, love the paper. Let's see. This is what it looks like. And if you're looking for paper, I have one spot left in my paper share. Hold on, I'll talk about that in a second. Check out the patterns. I expedited my paper share order last night, so that's why I have one spot left. I don't mind cutting stuff, but I only cut once. That's kind of my rule. Okay, isn't that pretty? Pretty paper. And then the ribbon with this is really pretty as well. It is a very pretty blue. In fact, where is my paper share? Right here. Okay, so the paper, the ribbon is $15. That's the ribbon that coordinates with this online exclusive suite. And then you also get these glossy palette dots that look like this. Okay, so you would get the stamp set and dies, the ribbon, the paper, the glossy dots, and this amazing embossing folder, all for $123.50. And then this is another swap card I got. Look how beautiful this is. And I love this die. This die is super cool, right? And then here is another one I got. So much to share. What do you think of this one? Isn't that pretty? I just love that. I just think that is so fun. Put that away. I've got a bunch of classes coming up, so everything's kind of all over the place. Okay, so that's my ribbon for my paper share. My paper shares look like this. So they come in a nice plastic folder so that you can keep your stuff all neat and tidy. If you got the paper and the ribbon, I am giving you a 4-card kit. So we're going to have a paper party. I sent out the date. Oh, paper party date, January 25th. And we're going to stamp and put our stuff together. You have to use your designer series paper from here. I don't cut the paper. But you can see I cut it this way in a 6x12 so that we can do some fun fancy folds. And yeah, and then I just tell you what all the paper is that you're receiving. 4-card kit. And then this is the ribbon share. So like I said, I have one paper party or one paper share left. I think it's 50, it's either 59.50 or 57.50. I don't know. Send me an email if you want it and I will let you know. Okay, so that is the very first one in the online exclusives. Yeah, I love this paper too. And then before I go on, maybe I'll show you the virtual card retreat. This is going to be the 22nd and 23rd of January. And these are the exclusive stamp sets. So stamp set, bundle. I don't know if this is going to be in the annual catalog. I feel like it might be. You make 15 cards. You get a full package of basic white cardstock. You get envelopes. You get some flip flaps. And you get instructions for all the cards. And it's going to be from 2 o'clock till 9 p.m. at night on the 22nd, 23rd. And it will be recorded. Because I usually watch the recordings. I never seem to have time to do it on that day. But this is $225. So if you get this, this is my tip. You would then get $225. How many bonus coupons is that? So like this, 225 divided by 60. You get 3. Well, almost 4. I'd probably bring it up to $240, and then you would get 4 bonus coupons, and then plus you get 10% stamping rewards. So you would get 24 if you did 240. You would get $24 in stamping rewards to use on some of this stuff. So that's a win-win. And I had to show you that because it keeps under my desk, keeps hitting me in the leg. So just thought I would share that. Okay, so that's this one. And then we have, oh, I have people here. Hello, Alexina. Hello, Kim. Alexina says, question for the technique class, pop of petals. Do you need that bundle to do the class 2? Pop-up petals. I'll have to get back to you on that. What month are we doing pop-up petals? I have a pop-up petal card. Here, let's just take a look at this. Okay, so I have a technique card class. This card is not part of the technique card class, by the way. It's just one that we're going to make at Friesen Brothers. We're stamping next Wednesday at Friesen Brothers at 9:30 in the morning. So if you live in Edmonton, let me know. You're welcome to join me. I have a few spots this month because it's cold and some ladies don't come out in the cold. So I got a few spots open. And then I also do this class on the 3rd Monday of the night, but I'm out of town. So it'll actually be Tuesday. Oops, sorry guys, Tuesday. So do you need the stamp set? You don't. If you have a flower stamp set, I do all the die cutting for you. Yeah, I do the die cutting for you. I don't stamp pieces though, so you would need some flowers to put in vases. But this is what the pop-up petals looks like. It was a November online exclusive, so I'm not sure if it is still available. That's the only problem with some of these online exclusives is when they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so hopefully that answered that question quick. And then let's see who else was here today. We have Kim. Hello, Kim. How are you? Good afternoon to you too. And Jen's here. Hello, Jen. How are you? And Kim's here. Hello. How are you, girls? I'm like I said, I'm going through the catalog, so if you can't stay for the whole thing, don't worry about it. Brenda's here too. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Joy. Oh, Brenda says Woolly Friends is your favorite. Okay, we will get to that. Joy says I'm placing an order with you later. Thank you, Joy. So I should drop your card kit off. I'll see what the roads are like because I have to drop it to my friend Sue as well. Hello, Helen. How are you? Are you still here? Just checking. You still in Edmonton? Just wondering. Okay, I will keep talking. Now, what do you guys think about the Gliding Garden Swing bundle? I haven't ordered it yet. And I haven't ordered Peaceful Docks. I did order the Fragrant Layers bundle because I mentioned this earlier on my Coffee Talk with Karina. Look at this card that Lorna did with this bundle. And it is flowers, but it's got a frame. It's flowers with a frame, which is a little more unique, I think. And I thought it was pretty. It's $75.50. So I don't know. If you had to choose between the two sets, which one would you choose? I don't know. I like the dies in this. I like the dies in this. I'd maybe choose this one because it's a whole suite. And I work well when I have things that coordinate and I don't have to think about it. That would probably be the only reason if I had to pick between the two. But I bought both of them. And then there's Blessed Beginnings bundle. Hot bussing bundle. Oh my goodness. And then there is the horse. It is the Unbridled Beauty stamp set, but let's just call it the Hey Horsey stamp set. Look how beautiful this is for masculine cards. I think both of these were made by Hetty that I got in a swap. I love them anyway. I think Hey Horsey is way more fun than Unbridled Beauty. That sounds way too serious. But yeah, absolutely love these. And then Rounded Hellos. I didn't get that one. Honestly, I was out of money. And then the Good Luck stamp set. Oh, I'm very tempted to get this one. I do love making St. Patrick's Day cards. And then look at how they made this with the 4-leaf clover and this paper. This paper does need a shout out. I don't know. Didn't really bring it in. Again, I ran out of money last night because I was up till 1 in the morning ordering for our Beat the Blues mini retreat stamp camp. I wanted to make sure everybody got the goodie bags and the stamp sets that they had asked for. So I stayed up late. Oh, look at that. So this is what they did. They used this paper, they cut a strip, added 4-leaf clover to it, and they put Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is really interesting paper. Oh, this would be fun with the cake bundle or cake day bundle. I don't know. I really like it. Saving this for my paper share though, because I can't remember if I ordered another one last night. So I can't use it until I know if I have any left. Too bad Stampin' Up isn't having a paper sale right now. Because man, they got some beautiful designer series paper. Okay, again, this is an online exclusive, so you won't see that in the catalog. Oh, here it is here. Splash of Sparkles, specialty designer series paper. And look, they paired it with this stamp that's at the front of the brochure. And then there is a pastel shimmer specialty paper covered in flowers accents, which look like this, right? And I think that's it. No, and then they have a scrapbooking bundle too. Currently loving scrapbooking workshop kit. So that one also kind of coordinates with this. So they came out with a bundle, a suite, and then they came out with a scrapbooking kit. So if you're a scrapbooker or a stamp set, you probably want to pick this up. $123.50. It's a steal of a deal. At least I think so. Okay, and then I'm just going to tuck this away. Now we will get to the mini catalog. Now I have to say the front cover of the mini catalog makes me happy because I really want to make this card. I brought in all the products and I still haven't sat down to make this card. So I'm going to challenge myself to do this. I am using this. This is going to be on February, I think it's 7th. I am doing a what do we call it? CDG, Creative Day Getaway event with Brenda Nelson. And the two of us run it. We make there's 6 make and takes. You get 2 product demonstrations and it's all run on Zoom and you can record it. And the beauty of that is that we do it in a separate Facebook page. So you know how some people use the same Facebook page and then they delete all the videos after if you missed it? Sorry, too bad. We don't do that. You have access to it forever. So that's super fun. Anyway, we're using this one. And let's get started with this. Okay. I won't spend too much time on this, although this is a paper that coordinates with this. And what's it called? Something Squares. I showed it this morning because I used it on my Woolly Friends bundle. I love that bundle. Yeah, here it is. I think it's cuter than it shows in the catalog. And you get 3x3 squares and you get 4x4 squares and you get 3 sheets of each and a whole bunch of different colors. So I think it's very versatile, lots of fun. You can make a whack of cards with it. And then these are the 3 new kits that have been launched today. Okay, this one is Adopt a Pet. This one is Beautiful Butterflies. And then this one, I don't know, it's a flower one. Beautiful Butterflies does have a stamp and it's got an ink spot. Oh my goodness, look at this little 3D hamster. I sure hope I ordered myself one of these. I want one just for me. I'm just gonna, play with my little paper critters while I'm stamping. Actually, I'll get my daughter to put them together for me. They're just so darn cute. Anyway, 1, 2, 3 brand new kits launched today. And then we have the scrapbooking kits at the front. So you can take a look at it. I'm not going to spend too much time on them right now. There's a new Memories and More card pack. I will show you this. I think these are super cool. These are mix and match ephemera packs that look like this. So if you are kind of new to stamping, you could buy some note cards and envelopes and get a package of each of these and make some beautiful spring cards for your friends and family. Or just get a package of white paper, cut the paper in half, and then you get, what, 24 sheets in one package? 24 and 24 is 48, so you could do 48 Easter cards. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of sentiments in here. Happy day, love this, you and me. You can even do scrapbooking pages, and they're puffy stickers. Isn't that fun? Anyway, so they're like 10, 20, 30, like 32, $33 for all three of them, plus a package of paper. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good value and so fun. And then I've already showed you the Love Notes paper many times, but I will show you quickly how I made my 8 Valentine's cards. There's a whole video on this, so I won't spend a lot of time on it. But all I did was cut down the designer series paper. $17. I think this is such a great value. There is no stamping on these cards. It's just gluing. But I did use the embossing folder. The new embossing folder, I think it's called 4 Squares. It's in the back. Let's just see, is there an embossing folder area in here? Tools, embossing folder. All in a row. Page 64. There it is. They've got some bunnies on it. And it's $13. And then you might as well pick up the Sparkle Dot Essentials at the same time because that's super cute too. Okay, so that's these 2 pages. And I love how they have templates now, right, to help you with your stamping. Now, this one, I think everybody needs a stamp set. The reason why, it's a lot of celebrations. The only thing it doesn't have is happy birthday. But, oh, it does. Birthday, right there. I lied. Happy birthday, Easter, Valentine, St. Patrick's Day, anniversary, special day. I don't know. Does anybody know where this came from? The little, what do you call it? Little globe that spins around. I love it. Anyway, I've been trying to figure that out. Maybe it's a Memories and More card or something. Anyway, I think you need this. It's only $28. Maybe this should be a door prize. I think this would be a great door prize to give away. And then there is a bunny stamp for babies. There is a Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. I love that they have given us that. And then Happy Valentine's Day underneath, right? And if you have the Bee Builder Punch, you could make really, really quick Valentine's Day cards. Okay, and then the stamp set I'm going to work with tonight, and I'll get into more of this. I'll do more details with this tonight, is Lovely and Beautiful is a Super Sweet. So the whole thing is $206.75. Now, you don't have to get both of them, but I'm loving these dies. I actually ordered a second set of these dies for myself. Oh, I haven't ordered downstairs. Maybe they came in, and this is why. I love them. I just absolutely love them. I'm missing 2 dies because they're out being cut right now for our Beat the Blue stamp camp. And then the words, well, I thought I might as well, you know me, when I buy dies, it's like, well, I might as well get the stamp set to fit or to match it. So A Day to Remember, this calls for a celebration. Let's take a look. Is Simply the Best in here? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Simply the Best. That's where this came from. That's kind of a cute card. Don't know who made it, but super cute. Yeah. Okay, I love that. And you can see I haven't made my label. This one hasn't even been touched yet. But this is a bundle that is $72.75. And then there's also the Simply Beautiful that I have been loving because the dies are super cool. Look at the dies. Okay, it's $52 just for the dies, or the whole bundle, which I think you want the bundle. And then you're good for wedding cards. If you have a friend or a daughter's friend or something getting married, there is Wedding Wishes, Holding You in My Heart. So it could be anniversary to the happy couple. To From, so you can do a bunch of bag tags to go on your beautiful gift bags. Or Thinking of You. Thinking of You could be anything. It could even be sympathy if you wanted to. So I think it's very versatile as well. And I was surprised. This was the last thing I bought. And it's the thing I'm playing with all the time because I love the paper. I love the embellishments, and I love this gold ribbon. Here, look how soft it is. Ooh, touch it. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. And then I had one package of embellishments that I had to cut in half. So I hope I ordered more of these. I think I did. Yeah, they stand up a little high, but not too bad. Anyway, let me show you the cards that go with this quick. Oh yeah, and it's got these gold thingies. I don't know what these are. They look like, are they rub-ons? Ephemera pieces? I think I pulled them out to show you. And now I cannot find them. Anyway, they are called, well, let's just read and see what it says. Just read, Greenna. So it's an ephemera pack. So they're vellum sheets. You get 2 of 3 designs for $11.75. Okay, so you can get ephemera sheets, your embellishments, your ribbon, pick a bundle, and this paper is just too beautiful for words. I have a little bit left. Nope. The paper's in here somewhere. I don't want to wreck my paper share because it's all organized, but let's see if it's in here. Hold on. I'll show you some cards made with this. Oh yeah. Well, one of the cards we're making tonight. Too many things on the go, you guys, right? Look at that paper. Can you see the gold in it? It's so pretty. And then the other side doesn't have any gold. So let's just take a look at these quick. Okay, we'll stick this aside. So this was card number 1 that comes with that suite, right? If you don't want anything too frilly, there's that embossing folder. I think you really want that. What is it? All squares? 4 squares? There's this one. A Day to Remember. I like it. I like it. I like it. Isn't that pretty? And then this was my mystery stamping card that I did at our crafting cruise stamp night. Right? The paper is so pretty, and I like the colors. Okay, this one, if you're on my newsletter list, you just got the PDF tutorial sent out to you today for this one. Simple. This one was by Joanne B. She is in Red Deer and does beautiful projects if you're looking for a class in Red Deer. And I like this embossing folder, and I like how she tore the paper, and then she put the torn edge inside. Ooh, she decorated the inside. And then this one is beautiful too. Right? A Day to Remember. Very pretty. I'm not sure who sent me this. It says We Can Stamp Mini Caddy. So I don't know, but I do like this. Okay, I got to stick this aside. And that's that sweet. Oh, look at this. I was looking all over for these and it's right beside me. Yeah, see, they're vellum. Gold with vellum, and you can also color vellum. Yeah, anyway, super sweet. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we're going to put these cards over here. And then let's turn the page. What else do we have? We have, ooh, some wonderful samples. I think they show coloring on vellum. Yeah, they colored the vellum on these pieces. So go to page 28 and take a closer look and you'll see what I mean. Isn't this pretty? Now, what I found works really good for these centerpieces is two-tone cardstock because it's not as thick. It's easier to die cut. Okay, and then Made with Love. I love Made with Love. These are what the dies look like. I like the little arrows. I like the X's and O's. I like the heart. They're a little bit, they're not like uniform, I guess you could say. They're a little bit, this side is a little bit wider, which kind of makes it fun. And it is $129.25 for the whole suite. You can do some super cute things. You get these big treat bags. It has this beautiful coordinating ribbon. And I am loving the, oh, I lost it. These little pieces here. Can you see? They've got a little, oh, they're missing now out of my bucket. They've got a little baby envelope, lips, hearts, and a white heart, a pink heart, and then whatever these little rectangle things are. I'll have to find them later. I think I showed them last night. Now they've disappeared on me. Anyway, I think they're super fun. And then I made this card with it. Right? All it is paper, a bit of die cutting, just so fun and simple. There's that beautiful ribbon. And I think you get, is it 16 treat bags in here? So you get lots of product as well. Okay, and that card I just showed you is one of the cards that we're making at the paper party. You also get this embossing folder. And if you want to see what it looks like, I used it on my woolly sheep. This is what it looks like. So I took a brayer and inked up the inside. Probably didn't do the best job, but I thought it was just too darn cute. And this one I was keeping, so I didn't worry too much about it. And then the paper's really pretty as well. Right, so if you like doing Valentine's cards and projects, pick up a package of this paper. I love it. It's just red, white, and pink. It's got Flirty Flamingo. I think it's Bubble Bath. Yeah, Flirty Flamingo, Bubble Bath, Strawberry Slush, Poppy Parade, and Real Red. Right? All the reds. And the dies are super cool. Okay, I will turn the page, and that's what I'm going to use to make my treat pouch. More samples. Oh, see, they are brayering it, but they brayered the other side. See, mine's reversed. Check this out. Can you see how theirs, it's not raised? So my hearts are raised with the color. So I did the opposite side of the folder. Interesting. Anyway, pretty cool. And look at these, 2 Matte XO. Oh my goodness, wonder who Matt is. Bet you he'll be happy he's getting something nice and sweet. And I love the little bag that they did too. I think this would be fun to do a 3D class actually with this. Valentine treat holders. Okay. I love Easter. Does anybody else like Easter? I love it, love it. Oh, Kim says it looks like a disco ball. And Alexina liked the horse stamp. Well, okay. Yeah, you're right, Kim. It is a disco ball. I couldn't think of the word of it. Because, you know, I was up till 1 in the morning placing my orders. So words are escaping me today. Hello, first time watching. Hello, I think it's Lori. Welcome, Lori. Hopefully you find these tips helpful. If you're not in Canada, remember our prices in Canada are always a little higher. So if you happen to be in the US and you're watching me or you're watching a replay, your stuff is practically free. You can just buy the whole catalog. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Just kidding. We're not that high, but it seems like it some days. Okay, are you guys ready to talk about Easter? Easter makes me happy because there's chocolate. Just gonna say that. Look at my samples first, and then I'll talk about the suite. The whole suite is $126.25. Easter's on its way. Look at the bunny. Look at the cute paper. Ooh, they mixed both of the... No, they didn't mix both of these papers. Okay, they use patterns in here. Who did this? This is Chris Carmichael. Chris, I absolutely love your card. And can you see these little embellishments? They're kind of plasticky. They're pretty cool. And someone has stolen all my embellishments. I don't know where they've gone. Must be a ghost. I don't know. I probably set them out, and then after the video, it'll be like, oh, they're right in front of me. If they're in front of me, guys, give me a shout out. Sometimes that happens. Can you see this one, though? Look, it's an Easter egg, right? The embellishments are super cool. I love the gingham ribbon. I like the size of the ribbon. And again, that paper, it's almost like an iridescent. It's almost iridescent. Oh, look at this one when you open it up. Because I'm thinking, yeah, this is cute. Ooh, okay, now I'm impressed. Call me impressed. I love fancy folds. The only thing I'd probably do is add a bit of white back here so you can write a quick little sentiment. Easter's on his way, but can you see that paper? The paper is gorgeous. It's kind of like a foil almost. Okay, hello. You can speak French. My small, what's a poussin? My small rabbit? My small bunny? I have no clue, but if someone can let me know, I'd appreciate it. But love the card. This is from Jacinthe Gauthier. Love it. And there is that square embossing folder again, you guys. I think this one's going to sell out. That's my prediction. And then look at the basket. Hello, spring. Right? And I love how they took a tiny bit of this paper. Oh, this is the specialty paper. They put a little accent on here. And this was from by Maureen Bolton. Maureen, I love your card. And then there's that little Easter egg embellishment again. Super cute. Have I sold you guys on this suite? I think we need an Easter class. And then we can just have a chocolate bunny at each station and eat it before we leave. I just think that would be way too much fun. Anyway, I love this suite. The paper, I don't think I haven't played with the paper. I don't have a lot of it. I just ordered another package last night. You'll just have to trust me that it's beautiful. Wow. I could just sit here and make these cards. Like, look at all, oh, look at this. There's my bunny. Don't you think that would be a fun class? Everybody gets jelly beans and a bunny at their station before we even start stamping. And look at this. They threaded the paper through like a basket weave. Does a basket do this, or did they have to cut it? Because I always prep a lot for my class. I love my people, but I don't know if, oh yeah, it does have slits. I was going to say I'm not going to sit there and make little slits in the basket, but it does it. I'm going to play with this. This is on my to-do list. Okay, Nature Symphony. So we are using this at my Beat the Blues mini retreat. I have to start prepping the cards because it's coming up fast. So I expedited the order last night for you guys, so you will get your stuff on time. I am doing, I've got 2 people doing kits to go, and I do PDF tutorials. I might do a video for 2 of the harder projects. They're not too hard this time. And these are some of the samples that I got. Cute. I think this one was from Sue. Isn't this pretty? But I like how she doubled up the leaves. This was my other mystery stamping card that I did. Oh, I glued it at the bottom. Whoops. Hold on a second. We'll just pop it up. Wow, did I ever glue it down? It's not coming out now. Okay, you'll just have to trust me that it will come out. I guess I should have been a little more forceful when I glued. We'll pretend it came out. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, yes, Karina, that's amazing. We'll be fixing this one because I have a tool that does that, right? Does everybody have a take your pick tool? If you don't, I don't know how you can live without it. So I have 4. 4, because I always lose one. Let's just fix this. Hold on a second. And then you go like this. Oh yeah, I don't know how that got glued down. Wow. It's not supposed to be glued down with the pink. Okay, I'll do this later. You don't need to watch me do this, but let's put something in here so it doesn't close again since I'm half done. Oh, you can see the image at the bottom. Goodness, how did I do that? Okay, anyway, back to this. This is the most beautiful card. And this was by, I think, Patty Wright. She's, I think, in Lethbridge, but didn't she do a beautiful job with that? So fun. And then the I don't know where my projects are right now for the retreat. I've got one handy. This is one that we're going to make a fancy fold. I feel, though, that it needs a leaf coming on here. I might add a leaf. We'll see. But it's one of these kind of fun mechanism cards. And then I wanted some trees or something in it. I guess I could have just stamped that, but I wanted them to do a bit of coloring. So that's one of the projects that we're doing. This is the second one. I wanted them to do a masking technique. Right? Isn't that pretty? And then here's a third one. And then the fourth one is a waterfall gift card holder. But this one's kind of pretty too, right? It's got a bit of a technique on it. But nice, not too hard. So those were 3 of the projects at the Beat the Blue stamp count. Okay, and I was kind of playing with products. But that's Nature Symphony. The whole suite is $115.75. Paper is gorgeous. You get these hexagon embellishments. This natural hue specialty paper, it's almost like a thick cardboard. Not quite a cardboard, but it's got natural fibers. It's like homemade paper, I think is the best way to describe it. And then there's beautiful ribbon. And I could just sit and again make these samples. They make me happy. Like, look at all the stuff they've done. Oh, you can get a spritzer, you can stamp in gold, you can emboss it. And I love stuff when you can do techniques. I think it's just super fun. And then look, they die cut this and then put this onto another card. So they made 2 cards out of 1, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, next suite. Who loves Cute as a Bug? Just checking. I love it. So I have 2 samples I can show you. I haven't played with this one yet. I think these little ladybugs are gonna sell out. Let's see, I do have ladybugs. See, aren't they adorable? Oh, there's my Easter eggs I was trying to show you from Easter. Anyway, the ladybugs are super cute. The whole suite is adorable, but the one thing I love is that the dies actually cut out the little bugs in the paper. So see how they die cut out this bug? And then this bug. And then this bug. So the paper's cute. The dies cut out a lot of the paper. So I think the paper's going to sell out because you kind of need the paper to work with the dies. And the ribbon is really pretty. Look how soft this ribbon is. It's almost like a rickrack. Is that what it's called? Rickrack? Ladybug epoxy shapes, and yes, Old Olive specialty rickrack. So yeah, super fun. Love it. I think we need a spring bug class. I'm tempted to just pre-buy paper and the embellishments before they all sell out. I don't know if they will, but I don't know. I love the bugs, and the cards are super cute. Oh my goodness, we could have a bug picnic. Yeah, look at this. It's just so fun. Makes me happy. Now, the next one was Beach Boardwalk. I was not going to get Beach Boardwalk because in Edmonton, there's no palm trees. The only time we see this is at the, what's that fair that we have in the summertime? Edmonton, I can't even think of the, Klondike Days. It used to be Klondike Days and now it's Edmonton Expo or something. That's the only time we see these kind of things, and I haven't gone in a long time. But I fell in love with this paper. In fact, I ordered myself, this is probably my favorite paper right now. And again, it has puffy stickers. You gotta love puffy stickers. Look at that. Balloons, tickets, a little carousel. I don't know. And then I ended up getting it because look at these cute cards, right? A little sunshine. This makes me feel like it should be in Hollywood. I think I showed this one. This was a slider card. So it slides down. Okay, let's just open it like this. But it's got like a locking mechanism in it. See? It's kind of hard to show. See, it's kind of cool. And then to close up the card again, you put it in like this. Okay, maybe it's a little putsy, but kind of cool. And then it slides and then it keeps it shut so that you don't need ribbon. Super cute. And then the other swap I got was this one, and this was done by Julie Golding Page. Love it. This card makes me happy. Enjoy the ride. Okay, so those are 2 cards done with this suite. Ooh, I wonder what I should bring in for door prizes, because I have to order my door prizes right away. If there's something you saw that you loved, let me know. Ooh, this one. Hey, Sunshine. That's cute. What are the sentiments in here? Hey, Sunshine. Celebrate. Enjoy the ride. And happy birthday. I do tons of birthday cards. And I just love that one, too. And I want to have a popsicle now. Okay, going on to the Sunshine and Tulips bundle. I do not have this one, but I really like the looks of it. If we were friends, I'd pick you. I think I almost have to buy this stamp set just for that. This die looked like a lot of work to me, but maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. This will go on my wish list. And it's $63 for the bundle, so you would get a $6 coupon to use in February. Maybe I'll buy it in February. Okay, and then my favorite, Woolly Friends. Oh my gosh, is this set adorable. There's the punch. I think the punch is going to sell out. If you like Woolly Friends or you like the bugs, I would not wait. I would purchase it as quick as you can, just to make sure it doesn't go on back order forever. And then the woolly sheep cards that I have are these four. So this one, see that little tulip, kind of goes with this sweet too, right? I colored him, added a little bit of Pool Party, gave him some pink cheeks. You were simply fabulous. This is Kathy's swap. Love it, Kathy. This was mine, which I've talked about earlier. And then this was Shannon's, which I love. So cute, you guys. This one's super cute. It's only $55.75. So you probably want to add on something to get to $60. Or get another bundle and get to $100. Okay, and then there is the Hope, Love, and Joy bundle. What do you guys think of this one? I think it's pretty cool. I'd have to see some stuff done with it. This makes me think really hard, so I just don't know. I have not got this yet. The love is nice. The joy is nice. I guess you can use it for Christmas too. Fill the world with hope. I like it. It's cool. Okay, moving on. I didn't get any samples with that one. Gears and Textures is it's a really interesting one. We had something like this a few years ago, and it's great for Father's Day, right? I think I have one card made with it right here. So Donna made this one, and you can just layer on a whole bunch of gears and texture, I guess, to the card. The bundle is $62. I really like this card with the coppers, kind of cool. I don't know, it's really different. I do not have this one yet. Let me just take a look at some of the comments, see what you guys are liking. So Kim, Poussin refers to a small young chicken for that Easter one? Okay, interesting. I thought it would be bunny, but I guess not. Let's see. The ladybug embellishments are cute. Yeah, Kim, I love those. I love the ladybug embellishments. They are so nice. And let's see. Lori says she loves her Take a Pick tool with the silicone mat. Yeah. And I fold that fold with the bugs. Oh, you love that fold with the bugs? Yeah, I think that's called a tower card that I showed you with the bugs. Pretty sure it's a tower card. I've made a few of those. There's a few different ways that you can make them, but they're so easy. So easy. What do you guys think of joyful squares? Hopefully, I have to come up with some really cool ideas. So if anybody sees cool joyful square cards, send them my way. This is what we're working with on the February 7th class. And I design 3 make and takes, and then Brenda does 3 make and takes. And then we do 2 demos. I think my demo is going to be Easter, just because I love that Easter set so much. But, you know, it's cool. Look at the cool card here. I don't know. I'll have to play with this one. I'm pretty excited about it, though. I think it's great for scrapbooking, too. Okay, and then Greenery Lane. Pretty cool. It's got washi tape again. I don't know, I think you have to put your washing tape down on your cardstock and then you die cut it. But it looks pretty cool. $68.25. I don't have any samples made with that one at all. Again, we're getting into scrapbooking. So more love-themed projects. This one, Exploring Nature. Someone gave me a card that says, stay wild and free. Best day ever. Super cute, right? I like how it opens as well. And there's that 2-tone cardstock again, you guys. And then this pattern, can you see that kind of linen pattern? You might want to pick this one up. I have to find it. Hold on. Valentine's. Ooh, it's here. Lasting linen. I'm going to give you the order number 167107. It's an online exclusive, so it might be kind of hard to find, but think about all the texture that you can add to your cards. And I love it. Two-tone cardstock I really like because it adds color, but not a lot of weight to your cardstock. And then when I go to mail it, the post office doesn't ask me for more money, so that makes me really happy. Okay, and there's the scrapbooking stuff again. I've already talked about these two products. Mixed up pattern's interesting. It says it coordinates with Beach Boardwalk, brushed with beauty, available online, it says. Lovely and beautiful, made with love, and nature walk. I really don't understand how, but I don't know. Maybe it's the colors that coordinate. I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, and then this stamp one, I think I'll have to bring it in for a door prize. Addressed to you. I think everybody needs this because it is for your envelopes. It's not a stamp set, but somebody did turn it into a card, which is pretty cool, but it's actually to decorate your envelope, right? See there, it's addressed to Katie. Yeah, you can put a circle and then you got lines to write in to address your envelope. So how cool is that? It's only $26, so that's not too bad. And then we have shell collecting. Pretty cool too. Aspen Grove. I love this one. I don't know why I love this one, but I love trees. If I've had a stressful day, I take Otto for a walk through the bush, and I'm happy. This card I love. I haven't bought this yet because we used to have a birch tree embossing folder. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do with it, but I do really, really like it. I just think it's cool, and I like birch trees. Okay, this one, prayers and promises. Beautiful, beautiful words, right? I'm here for you. Sending love. Give it to God. Lots of nice sentiments. And then there's also a stone and vine 3D embossing folder. That's a very interesting folder. I think I did show you a card made by Joanne using this folder. There it is. So isn't that cool? It's very cool. Okay, and then that's it. It talks about product of the month. Talks about paper pumpkin. But that's basically it. I was going to say thank you for joining me, but hold on. Now I will stamp our little treat pouch. So put in the comments, what was your favorite product that you saw today? I'm really, really curious. I probably have about 3, so maybe it's not fair to ask you to just pick one. I don't know. And remember to take advantage of the $60 $6 bonus day coupon. And 2, whenever you order from me and you spend $65, you get the 17 project tutorial from the tutorial group I'm in. Okay, I'm just going to check this paper to see. Oh, this might work. I don't know if I like the red and the blue though. The purple and the red. Because it folds over. I don't know if I like that. I think I really like this paper still. Let's see what I've got for paper. Oh yeah. What's this paper? Okay, sure. Let's make this. And we're going to start with a piece of 6 by 6 inch designer series paper. This is really easy. Or fairly, at least I think it's fairly easy. Okay, so there's my 6 by 6 paper. You can do this, I think you could do it with 2-tone cardstock, or two-tone cardstock. Regular cardstock, I think, would be a bit thick. Okay, so let's go like this. Now, you can see that we are first of all going to, I'm going to start this side. I'm going to score this at 1 inches and 5 inches first of all. And I like non-directional paper because then I don't have to worry about the pattern. Now, okay, let's go this way so I don't confuse you. So 1 inch and 5 inches. Okay, and then we're going to turn it to the right, so clockwise. Then we're going to score it at 2 1/4 and 5 inches. So 2 1/4 and 5 inches. Oh, I did it wrong, you guys. Hold on, back up. So this side, we're not going all the way down. We're just going to the first score line. So back up. So we put it at 2 1/4. You put your little scoring tool at 1 inch and you score it up. Slide this over to 5. You put your scoring tool down at the first score line, which is 1 inch, and then you go up. Okay, now we're going to do the other side, right? So flip, flip, flip. So that your score line's at the top again. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. So we're flipping, flipping, flipping. So now we're going to be doing this. We are going to score it at 1 1/2, 3 1/4, and 4 1/4. I'm looking because this line is supposed to have a score line here. Okay. And you know what? I goofed it up. So hold on a second. We'll back up back to this step. So again, this was 2 1/4. I might just have to do this video again. Wow. Okay, 2 1/4, 5 inches. And I forgot I want one line going all the way down at 5 1/2. So 2 1/4, 5, 5 1/2. There, now I have my line. Now I'm going to flip it and flip it so that I still have my 1 inch thing at the top. And here's my little triangle or my little rectangle. See, I was missing that. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing a line. Okay, and again, we're going to 1 1/2 inches, and we are just going to the score line and up. 3 1/4, the score line and up, and then 4 1/4, and the score line and up. Okay, and then what happens is that this little rectangle here gets removed. So let's just get rid of that. Okay, can you see how that's working? Okay, that gets cut out. And then these two bottom rectangles will also get cut out. I wonder if it's easier to see on the other side. Oh yeah, it's a lot easier to see. So basically you can just cut all the score lines on this side. Did I have the right one? Now I'm wondering. Just in case I did it wrong. Nope, that one's good. That one's good. And then we're just cutting this right out. I'm going to do it from this side because it's easier. Okay, that looks right. And then on this side, I am going to cut it here and here and here. Okay. I think I might have to do this video again. That was confusing. And then what happens is that you put your adhesive here and you close it up this way, and then you just fold in the bottom. Okay, and then you fold up the top. Okay, so if we were doing a 6x6 again, I don't think I really want to do a 6x6 again, but you do this side first. You go to 1 inch, you go to 5 inches and you do 1/4 of a turn. And you start from this score line at 2 1/4 and you go up. You put it at 5 inches. You go up and then you move it over to 5 1/2 and you go all the way down. Okay, and then you're going to do 2 turns so that this line is now at the top. And you are going to, so this is already in here, so you're going to score it at 1 1/2 from the score line and up, 3 1/4 from the score line and up, and then 4 1/4 to the score line and up. Then you're going to cut at all these places. 1, 2, remove the square, remove the rectangle, and then you're going to cut it at 1, 2, 3, 4 to the first score line, and then get rid of that triangle and then a rectangle, and then you're left with this. Okay, so hopefully that was confusing. Let's put this together. I made a whack of these and then I forgot how. I don't have any tape. I am looking for my Stampin' Seal. Does anybody know if Stampin' Seal is available? Is it back in the store again? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of rolling this and we're just going to line it up. Because the idea is that it's like a rounded pocket. Okay, and then you're just going to fold in the bottom. So even though I accidentally put an extra score line in here, I don't think anyone's going to notice because this is such a busy pattern. So that's one benefit to using this pattern. Okay, we're just going to use some glue. I'm going to go like this. Then we will stir the pot with my bone folder. Okay, and then I'm just going to close it like this. And that's it. That's how you make it. Now, what I showed on my other little video was, if you go like this, if you put a glob of glue like this, and then you close it up, and then it opens, and you let this dry so it dries clear, it makes kind of a sticky enclosure. And then you can put your treat inside, and then you don't even need ribbon or anything like that. Now it might pop open eventually, but mine stayed together pretty good. And then you just make a sentiment and then you decorate it. And that's it for my little treat holder. I'm just checking to see what kind of cute sentiments it has in this set. Or I think I would just do like a pink heart and go XOXO. Right? Because that would be super cute. Yeah, I did thank you because I needed these for my, needed it for my orders. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll finish this off after because I've already kept you guys way longer than I should have. And then I'll post a picture of my redone treat holder with a Valentine's theme, or I could say sending you love too. Or hugs and kisses might be really cute, right? Anyway, I will take a quick peek here. Joanne says Seal and Seal Plus refills were out of stock this morning. Joanne, that makes me sad. I'm out as well. That is no good. I need some Seal refills. And Lori says, thanks for the name of that fold. Yeah, I think it's a tower. I think it's called a tower card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a tower card. Anyway, I probably have a video based on that too, right? I do lots and lots of videos. But I want to thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I've given you some ideas on what you should focus on or what you might want to get in the mini catalog. I feel like I'm going to place an order right now just so I can get some bug stuff. I can't believe Seal Refill is gone. Maybe I'll have to go to Super Seal, Stampin' Seal Plus. Anyway, I'm going to go take a look. I'll do a little shopping. I will see you tonight on Zoom at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will post the measurements. Well, I'll post the diagram for this treat holder since I goofed up the first demonstration, and then hopefully you can make your own template because it helps a lot. And then I just have a binder I keep these in. My binder is like this thick now. It's crazy from all the stamping that I do. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you place a $35 order, I will send you the 3 cards as a thank you gift for the catalog kickoff party. And I'll see you guys tonight. Bye.